The year was 2026, and humanity wasn't looking at the stars. We were looking at our phones. That's why the vanish caught us off guard. It wasn't a radio signal or a giant saucer over DC. It was silence. At 14:02 UTC, every satellite in geostationary orbit simply ceased to transmit. GPS died, global banking stuttered, and for 3 minutes the world went dark. Then the sky changed. The arrival, the glass monoliths. They didn't land in cities. They appeared in the most desolate places on Earth: the Sahara, the Antarctic Plateau, and the Gobi Desert. 12 structures, each a mile high and seemingly carved from dark, non-reflective obsidian. They didn't broadcast a message. They didn't demand to see our leader. They just breathed. A low-frequency hum resonated from the structures, vibrating at a frequency that made every human on Earth feel a strange sense of profound nostalgia. The first contact, Dr. Eris Thorne. The task of hello fell to Dr. Eris Thorne, a linguist who specialized in dead Mediterranean languages. When she was airlifted to the Gobi site, she didn't find soldiers or high-tech lasers. She found a door that wasn't there 10 seconds prior. Inside, the physics of Earth felt thin. There was no alien in a suit. Instead, the air itself began to shimmer, organizing into geometric patterns that mimicked the neural pathways of a human brain. "They aren't visiting us," Eris whispered into her comms. "They're remembering us." The revelation. The species, which Eris dubbed the Echo, didn't use sound or sight. They used temporal resonance. To them, time wasn't a river, it was a pool. They hadn't traveled across space to find us. They had simply waited for humanity to reach a specific level of harmonic density. The message they finally delivered wasn't a warning or a greeting. It was a mirror. The gift. They shared data not of the future, but of our own lost history. Clear images of the Library of Alexandria, the building of the pyramids, and the faces of ancestors we'd forgotten. The price. Their presence began to subtly alter Earth's gravity. The longer they stayed, the slower our time moved relative to the rest of the universe. The aftermath. First contact wasn't a war, it was a metaphysical crisis. Humanity had to decide. Do we embrace these historians and watch the stars outside our window move at 1,000 times their normal speed, effectively fast-forwarding our evolution? Or do we ask our guests to leave so we can keep our slow, linear lives? We weren't being invaded. We were being invited to join a conversation that had been happening since the Big Bang. We just had to decide if we were ready to stop talking and start listening.